I don't think I remember how to do this. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new here, which by the way there's like 6,000 more of you here since I last posted a video. So if you're new here, my name is Anna. I post queer, quirky content here on this channel, and if that's something you're interested in, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. I have a lot of explaining to do. Let's just do a quick recap. Since you last saw me, I had just moved into my own place, and then shortly after that, I got promoted at my job. I moved, decided to leave my job and get a new job. A little while after, I got this baby. Look at the camera. Say hello. Say hi, my name's Deli. Oh, okay. And not just one, but two babies. Say hi, Alfie. Yeah, he's kind of the star of every show. And I love you so much. Anyways, yeah, I got them, and then I moved to a completely different city. I don't have a job right now, so now I have literally no excuse in the book but to get my booty back on YouTube, and that is exactly what I'm doing for you today. And in today's video, I am doing a very long overdue Q&A of where the heck I've been, what I've been up to, random questions you guys have asked me over the past literal year. So let's just go ahead and get into that. Okay, so the first and most commonly asked question, which of course, is where have you been? And they said asking because I want to make sure you're okay. I've been anywhere and everywhere but here. I don't know, I got overwhelmed with a lot of new life things happening, and the job I was in took all of my time because it was retail, so I didn't have a 9 to 5, and I just felt like I could never balance it all. And then I got a new job, but I was really focusing on that because it was my first big girl career job. So yeah, and then when you stop doing something for a while, then it takes so much courage and self-motivation to get back to it. That's kind of where I'm at now. But I unfortunately lost my job due to budget cuts. I think it's COVID's just affecting everyone, and I've been home doing nothing for a couple of weeks. So I'm what the heck am I doing? I just need to start filming again because it makes me feel good, and we'll see where it goes. But don't worry, I'm gonna be doing my very, very, very best to get back at this because it's been too long, and if I say it's been long one more time, anyways, I'm back. Do you want to film with me? Wow, you guys are YouTube cats now. Okay, I guess we'll kind of segment into the next question, that is, what made you want to do YouTube? I feel like I've answered this question before, but also I'm not sure if I have. But basically, when I was in college, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, but it was makeup, Jaclyn Hill, Nicole Guerrero, Carly Bible people that did a bunch of makeup and hair videos, and it just was my escape from college and just not really knowing what I was doing. And then I was wow, I really want to do this too. It seems something that, I don't know, I would really enjoy. And then I tried to do this whole makeup thing, blog style, and it just clearly wasn't me because I didn't know what to create, I didn't know what to do. And then I realized wow, I really want to make content, but I don't know what to do it on. And then I came out, and then it all just kind of tumbled from there, and I was okay, I really want to use my voice and talk to people about my experiences and hopefully be able to be relatable to others, and that's why I'm here. Gosh, I don't even want to say this because then it just almost makes it more cliche, say this, but whatever. I know a lot of people today want to be social media influencers and oh, they want the fame and the money or whatever, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't want this to be my job, because ultimately I would love for this to be my job, but not to have the title of social media influencer, Z-list celebrity status. Do you know what I mean? I went to school for broadcast journalism, so handling a camera, a microphone, editing videos, talking about topics is something that I'm super comfortable with anyways. I went to school for years for that. So combining my passion with my school degree, what better job to have than making this full time, which it's not, but that is the ultimate goal if I can get my butt back into doing these videos more often. Okay, one more question about like me and like where I've been, and then we'll like get to the good stuff. Oh, someone said, do you have any pets? Ding. Doubt you can hear the other one, but he's out there playing. They are brother and sister, like actually brother and sister. They're 7 months old. They're 7 months old and they're so very sweet. Girl, can you look at the camera? You're like, Mama, like the camera. Okay. I grew up with cats and I didn't have any pets in my life that lived with me anymore, so I decided to get them. They're 7 months old. I got them when they were 2 months old. They were like literally fit in my hand. They're insane, to say the least, but they're also babies, so they're growing, but you will be definitely seeing these little muffins in my videos. Oh, I just want to squeeze them. Anyways, yeah, they're great. I do have some questions that are actually like LGBTQ related, but my channel is basically based on. So let's get into those. Okay, so the first one I see is, what is the best way to come out to your parents? I kind of want to, but I don't know how. This question was also asked like a month ago. So if you asked this and have already come out, I hope everything went well. But if not, I think my situation was like a little bit different because my dad is gay. He came out when I was 14. I think because my mom had already experienced one person close to her come out, it wasn't that weird then for me. I think maybe like testing the waters with your parents first. Ultimately, like, you know your parents the best. So any advice I'm giving, like take it with a grain of salt because I don't want anyone to be put in an unsafe situation. This is just me word vomiting what I think maybe might be helpful to people. Maybe like test the waters and like bring up gay related things as naturally as it can come up in conversation and kind of see how they react or, you know, what they might say back. And then depending on that, maybe slowly introduce it, or if you think one parent's going to handle it better than the other, maybe bring it up to them first. I think it's all about just like finding the right time and place to do so. But also, like, if you're not ready to come out, you don't have to. And if you are like dying to tell someone that you know is going to keep that information safe and like be accepting and understanding of you. And unfortunately, some people don't have that. So if you don't have that, write it in a journal. Heck, like leave a comment down below on my video, make an anonymous account and come out the bottom of the video, and like people of course will like support you and be there for you, you know, any way that you feel comfortable I think is the best. But ultimately it's kind of up in the air with how people are going to respond, which is like crazy given the time that we're in. Hello! I was talking about you cutie pants. I'm Alfie and I'm a literal psycho. I look so cute on camera, but I'm actually crazy. Anyways, so I hope that helps. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, I think is the best answer for now. Alfie literally said, no Deli, it's my spotlight now. Oh, someone said, sorry, this question is too personal, but what made you realize you were queer? Not too personal. I literally air all of my gay dirty laundry on this channel. That's a good question. I feel like I kind of wondered when I was like growing up, but you know, I was like, well, it's not me. You know, like maybe everyone feels this way. Not me. That could be the gay one, right? Like it's not me. I know gay people, but I'm not gay. Silly girl. Yes, I am, and yes, I was. I think I just figured that no one that I was close to was gay, so like how could I be gay? And then one day it literally just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was like, oh my gosh, my life has been a lie. Not actually been a lie, but holy cow, now I actually know who I am, and this is crazy. And I've never looked back. It was when I was freshly 21, which now I'm 25, which is kind of crazy to think. 4 years seems like not that long, but also I was a completely different person 4 years ago, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, to answer your question, I think just a bunch of things like combined growing up on top of like the final explosion moment of like, aha, yes, I am gay, was what made me realize, if that makes sense. Okay, so the next question actually was asked 10 months ago, but I'm glad that I'm answering it now because I have the most perfect response for it. The question is, what is the most random thing a homophobe has told you? But like, what's the most homophobic thing you've heard, basically? So I used to live in Alexandria, which was basically Washington, D.C., but a little bit outside of it in Virginia. But now I live in Richmond, Virginia, which is like not super city. It's a little bit more like low-key living, but Richmond is like very like inclusive and all that kind of jazz. This weekend, we were walking around downtown and I noticed that this guy was like handing out books to people. He would hand them to them and then he'd be like, oh, I'll give you these like for a donation donation, sort of, you know, like trying to make whatever money he could. So I had already seen him once before. Anyways, we're going into stores and doing our thing, and then we're leaving the area, like walking back to our car. I don't think this guy was meaning to be, but it was clearly not the right way to approach it. But we see him and he's walking towards us, like on the sidewalk, and so I'm just like, oh, like, please don't say anything to us. So he's walking towards us and I'm like, don't make eye contact. And we make eye contact and he offers us the books and he says something and it doesn't register fully what he says. I'm just like, oh no, thank you. You know, thanks, have a nice day. And like kept walking. And then we were like, did he just say what I think he said? What he said was, you guys are so diverse. Wow, here, let me offer you these books. Like, wow, you guys are so diverse. The only diverse thing about us is that we're not like a hetero couple. I don't know. It was just like so not the right thing to say, so awkward, and we were just like, okay, that did just happen. So yeah, I do think though, like luckily I've never been crazy harassed in public or anything like that. My videos get a lot of like homophobic hate comments, especially like the more popular ones, but to me those are just trolls on the internet trying to get a like on their comment and like get a rise out of people, which doesn't really faze me. If I notice one of the comments, honestly I just delete them, not because I'm scared of the person. They really don't bother me because I don't really care about negative opinion about the type of person that I am. Like, it really doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, like, I'm happy my sexuality and who I am as a person. In your opinion, like, it's not going to change anything, but I delete them mostly because I know that there are like young people that watch my videos or people that are still questioning their sexuality that watch my videos, and I don't want one of those comments to like scare them off and make them feel uncomfortable or like, gosh, I don't want to watch these kind of videos because I don't want to see like a negative or like a homophobic comment on there. What if they notice I'm watching it? Blah 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 blah. So yeah, if I see them, I delete them, and that's that. But where I was getting with that is that I don't really get a lot of homophobic things said to me like out in public because I think fortunately I'm straight passing, especially if I'm by myself. Straight passing is a privilege, but I think what happened this weekend was probably like the most uncomfortable I've been with someone like actually vocally saying something to us in public. Thinking that he was like being really nice or like trying to be inclusive, but at the end of the day the comment was just like, wrong, dude, so wrong. Honestly, that is kind of all the questions that are at this point like relevant to answer. I know that was like pretty short, but hey, it's my first video back. But I'm trying to come back as most frequently as I can. I might need a little bit of time getting into the swing of things, but ultimately I am back. I'm making videos. I'm here for you, I promise. And I want to know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Like, I love these sit down videos where I'm just talking to the camera, giving advice or like talking about things, but I want to know if you guys would be interested in like a day of my life or fashion videos or vlog videos. Let me know. Talk about it in the comments below. That would be super helpful so that I can come back with exactly what you guys need. And I'm super excited to be back. This makes me really happy to be filming this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, which I promise will be super, super soon. Bye!